Now, from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee, coming to you from the Man Cave, and I have here with me today for our Women of Action, Sue Boettcher, the head of the Iowa State Extension, Dickinson County Extension, Iowa State University. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Why? Welcome to the Man Cave, and
I love it.
got a little ISU decorating, and
those women won last night.
oh yes.
We got to get the men to win tonight.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's big.
We're going to start a fight. We keep talking that way. But oh my goodness! And as we got weather coming in here for, it sounds like for the weekend, we're having a beautiful day today. So we'll take that.
I know, and it is December.
Yeah.
I was just seeing some memories come up from 2019, and the ditches were full of snow already. So I'm good with where we're at.
We've had a marvelous fall.
We have.
You know,
Absolutely.
For anybody doing construction or anything like that, they've had a nice, and without the ground getting all froze up early and everything. So
we're lucky.
Yeah, we're lucky. we'll take what comes from here on out. We still got
Absolutely.
winter games. We got to get prepped for that. But
Well, the Real Lake's already froze over, so
yeah,
that'll be good.
It's just this weird kind of transition where
That happened fast.
yeah,
Really
it
fast.
must have been at the brink.
It must have been, because I wasn't prepared for that. I was
At
like,
about
oh my
33 degrees or so, we're just waiting for give that last push.
gosh. Yep.
Oh, well, as our Women of Action, I wanted to focus on you because you and Iowa State Extension just offer so much
We do.
in this
Offer a
area,
lot.
Sue, and sometimes I don't think we sing about it enough.
We've always said we were the best kept secret. So
Yeah.
I do want to clarify, I'm not the director of it. I'm the Human Sciences Program Coordinator.
That's right.
We have, we don't have a director that is over all of our office. We do have a regional director out of, she does Clay, Emmett, Dickinson, and Palo Alto counties.
Right.
So, but I do Human Sciences or Families Programming for the most part. We have Hannah Dibble, who does K-12 education and in-school programming, and also summer camps and ag in the classroom. And we have Madeline Smith, who is our county youth coordinator and ag coordinator. And then we have Amy Benj, who's our office assistant and kind of holds us all together.
Yeah, and what a great team.
It is a fantastic team.
You know, and could clarify and have you all be as Women of Action, because you guys you really, from what I can see, everything hand in hand and working together, team effort.
It is a team effort.
Yeah.
We're really enjoying that. I'm doing a lot more programming with Anna, with K-12 education, and enjoying that.
Yeah.
So she mainly, like I say, K-12, kindergarten. I work with more the younger kids and then adults.
Yep.
But we've been able to work together on a lot of different fun programs. This last summer we did a gardening program for kids. And
Yes.
oh my goodness, that was so fun. Yeah.
It's fun to see kids, pick up things in gardening. Oh my goodness, if I put the seed in the ground, it's going to grow.
We did that for 10 weeks, and the kids were so excited each week to come back and see what was growing and and eat and taste everything. And, some of them had raw peas and raw beans. I mean, I grew up in that with the garden. We were out there, and we were eating as we were going, and a lot of those kids had never tasted them raw before.
Oh, yeah.
And they thought they were pretty good.
Nothing better. I used to do that with soybeans, too. I'd be out there and crack
Can't say that I ever did that.
That's farm kids, Well,
yeah.
But anyway, so we got wonderful programming coming up here.
We do have a lot of programs coming up, so I'm going to kind of cover all of the programs.
Very good.
If you haven't seen our post, I do have, it's called Backyard Birds. It's just a simple little book on bird identification. The Lakeside Lab is hosting the Dickinson County Bird Count coming up on December 18th, and encouraging families and people to participate. You can either go out to Lakeside Lab and do some of their feeding stations and count birds, or you can do it in your own home. So this book will help you identify some birds.
Well, that'd be interesting from our new location here.
Absolutely.
We see a lot more in
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that has become a bird nerd.
Well, all right. Well, here's a book
There's
for
the book.
you.
You just leave it on the table.
Yeah, there's the bigger books, lots more birds, but these are really a lot of our local birds, so fun for families and to get those kids interested in noticing their surroundings.
Yes.
So stop by our office. We had 25 of those books, so we still got quite a few of those left.
Very good.
Hannah has some great winter break classes coming up for between
we're there, aren't we?
Christmas and we're there. So Tuesday, December 28th, she has a babysitter training coming up, and that's for, I think, 11 and up. So that's a great opportunity to learn some great skills for babysitting, and that people would appreciate that you were certified in babysitting.
Yes. Did you get babysitting money as a
I
kid?
did.
Yeah.
We didn't have babysitter training then. I guess I learned by the School of Hard Knocks.
So learned to...
I didn't have any catastrophes, so we were good.
I did, nephews, nieces, and,
They survived.
they're all adults today.
That's right. Another fun one she has coming up, Nutcracker STEM Camp.
Oh.
So enjoy the traditional Nutcracker through story, film, and STEM challenges. See if you can trap the Mouse King, engineer a costume, and play games. That's on Wednesday, December 29th.
My.
I know, doesn't that sound fun? 2nd through 4th graders.
Okay.
And then on December 30th, blast into the new year, and I see the first two are going to be at the expo, or at the community room, and this one is going to be at the Spirit Lake Public Library, December 30th, 9 to noon, and it is join us to celebrate the new year with a variety of out-of-this-world activities.
Wonderful.
So really some fun activities
nice
for the kids.
Nice things for the kids while they're on, and for the moms and dads. And
absolutely. This
guardians.
one's for kindergarten through 3rd grade, so we've got something for quite a few of those younger kids.
Yeah, the STEM camp kind of intrigues me. Science, technology, engineering, math. So
Hannah does a lot of that, and it's just fun to see those incorporated. Absolutely.
So good for them.
Yep. We got something for the farmers.
Okay,
Crop Advantage is a great program that we didn't do last year because of COVID.
Right.
So we're bringing it back. That'll be held at Arrowwood Resort. That's January 11th. From 9:30 to 4:30, and they can also get their private pesticide in during that time. Okay. So the farmers are all aware of what Crop Advantage Series is, so look for that. We sent out brochures last week, and this in the mail, so you should be getting that.
Yeah, I'm looked out.
They look like this. They're yellow, trifold. And then also January 26th, we'll be offering the private pesticide certification at the community building as well, if they don't make the Crop Advantage.
Very good.
Some things, and we just had one last night. We have winter webinar series for the Master Gardener program, and these are open to anyone. Last night was Exploring the Life of Iowa's Bumblebees, and they're at the public library is holding them. Jill Jennings is hosting these at the library. We've got them. You can look on our Facebook page and on our website for the schedule of these. Next Monday is Beekeeping 101 with Randall Cass, and he's our Iowa State guru on all things beekeeping.
The bee guru,
Yeah. Monarch Habitat in the Home Garden and Landscape with Donald Lewis, who is an instructor at Iowa State. So those are just some in December. We've got also in January, February, and March programs. So lots of fun gardening webinars coming up.
And what you wouldn't normally in December think gardening. But these are free. They are actually a Zoom, but they're live, so we can be interactive with the speaker and ask questions. And so please join us at the library for those. They're kind of fun. Wonderful, boy.
Let's see. J-term. We're going to participate in J-term. Rob Cunningham asked us if we would participate. He's a math and computer teacher.
Okay.
And he is offering Jack and Jill of all trades, which is really so needed. Yeah. So he's got car maintenance, outdoor survival, car detailing, financial planning, sewing. So we're going to participate, and we're going to work with the kids on one day of my plate, which is healthy eating, and do some meal planning. And then the next day they're going to do a $10 meal challenge. So there'll be teams of 4. And they have to be able to feed 4 people with $10, which is going to be a challenge with today's prices. Yeah. But it'll be fun to see what they come up with. So we'll help them with, some cooking techniques and things like that. And then on the last day, we're doing a little sewing project so they can learn how to sew on a button, because, you don't have to know how to sew everything, but sewing on a button might be helpful.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of fun.
Very good.
Fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One of the programs I was most excited and really enjoyed this year, we had Master Conservationist program.
Right.
Which was new. I guess they used to offer it years ago, and we brought it back. Amy Benj and I hosted that, and we were concerned, like, how many people do we need to have? Well, we need to have 10. We had to cut it off at 30. There were so many people interested. Wow. But it is really learning about conservation. And we went out to Kettleson Hogsback and Charles Vigdal, naturalist. Yeah. He gave us a tour, and we talked about the land formations and all the projects they have going on out there. We went to the Prairie Flower in Fostoria and learned about prairies. We were out at the new Oak Savanna project, which is on the northeast corner of Big Spirit, out by Anglers Bay. Yeah. What they're doing there to restore that Oak Savanna. We're at the fish hatchery. We even actually got to throw out nets and pull in some fish. We did a watershed bus tour where we traveled 3 different locations here in the county to learn about different conservation efforts. Out at Methodist Camp, what they've done there to prevent runoff into West Okoboji. We went to my brother's farm for cover crops. Yeah. And then we went down to that new water project that they did on Francis Sites and learned about that. John Height, the engineer, he told us all about that project. Yeah. So kind of pulling it all together. And then we ended at Lakeside Lab, and of course Mary Skopek talking about all the things, wonderful conservation things that the Lakeside Lab does. Yeah. And really the focus of this, it's a lot of, there's 12 hours of online, and then we come and we do the tours so you can really kind of apply some of the information. Right. You don't have to do volunteer hours afterwards, but the point is to get people more interested and aware of conservation, and then that they would want to volunteer and help with some of the conservation projects. So we are offering it again this spring, May 3rd through June 14th. Okay. So we'll have that registration open soon. We already have a list of 16. And the
cutoff still 30 for the
year? So
you're about halfway there already.
We are, because when you're out and somebody's talking in the trees, you don't have all those microphones and stuff, so more than 30 is really hard to hear. Yeah. So, we're going to cut it off at 30. Okay. We may do it again in the fall if we get another big showing. Okay. So, really a fun program. Everybody that was in it really enjoyed it this time.
That is so cool that you put that on, Sue.
It is a very cool. Yeah. And then just to let you know, I do Osceola, at Lyon and Sioux counties as well. So in Lyon County, I'm working on a mental health workshop for faith-based workers coming up on January 11th. Okay. That's an all-day workshop for them to learn about resources in their county. Because as pastors or youth workers, they are dealing with seeing and want to help. Yep. Where do they send people? How can they help? What words can they say? So that's a great workshop coming up on January 11th. Okay. In Sioux County, I am involved in a program called Salir Adelante. It is for Latinx families. It's improving their communication and the importance of education, and that is a series. I am actually not going to lead it. I am trained in facilitation, but we have 2 people that work in the school district and, of course, speak fluent Spanish, of which I do not. Right. My 4 years of high school has long gone. But it's kind of an exciting program. Rock Valley has a large Hispanic population over there, and then now Sioux Center they have a group that they are going to do it as well. So it's a great program.
You bet.
And then I'm also doing some customer service workshops. They're hour-long programs. I will be doing 2 of those in Sibley for the Chamber of Commerce coming up in January. Right. We just had one here in Dickinson County last month.
And there's a lost art.
It is. It's a short hour program, but it just does some, if you have workers, if you want, we can come to your business and put it on and work with some of your workers just to give them ideas of, what are some good practices to do and how can you promote your business and help neighboring businesses so that we can get the people back into the businesses.
And it's just so amazing how your disposition, how you present yourself, how your first things that you say, very simple things can make someone have a good experience at your business or not so good.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, so lots going on.
Well, I was going to say, you talk about Jack and Jill's of all trades. pretty much everything through the extension office is.
We do have a lot.
You do. But aren't you glad that you have such a diverse staff
Absolutely.
and that you can handle?
Yes. And so Extension, we're getting the word out more.
Yeah.
We are doing a lot more programs. We did an Emerald Ash Borer program this last fall. We did on Bur Oak.
Yeah.
And then we did a mushroom foraging, which I think there was like 40 people at that. That was a fun one. We do a large variety of programs. So it's getting the word out.
Yeah.
So we appreciate like you helping us
My
get
pleasure.
that word out.
Now, if people want to look for things coming up, what's the best way for them to do that?
We have a Facebook page, Iowa State Extension, Dickinson County. We also have a youth one, 4-H and Youth, Dickinson County. And then our website, Iowa State University Extension and Outreach /Dickinson.
Okay. Close enough. You can Google anything.
Yes,
anymore.
you can.
So, yeah, that's the beauty of today's world. Well, wonderful. Thank you for coming in and letting us know everything going on in
Absolutely.
Extension. And we need to do this more often because
I know.
there's so much to grow yourself personally or your business, spiritually, everything through Iowa State Extension. So,
Yeah.
very good. Well, Merry Christmas. Go State.
Merry Christmas, Go State.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did you realize that both bowl games, Iowa State and
Orlando.
both in Orlando?
Yeah.
So
Could stay down there and
well,
go to
a bunch
both.
of Iowans could just go on down to Orlando, hit Disney and Universal, and then take a
Absolutely.
bowl game.
I won't be one of them, but
No.
I wish.
We wish. All right, my friend. Happy holidays. Thanks again to Sue Boettcher for being here with us today, Dickinson County Extension Office. We thank her for joining us. Hey, we thank you. And please, if you have to travel tomorrow, travel safely. Big weather coming in our way. But thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz, Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake, Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.